Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. Today is Saturday, October 31st, 2015, and it is Halloween. Hello, Zoe. Today is October 31st, 2015, otherwise and more commonly known as Halloween, and I thought I might indulge the universe, or more accurately, our viewers, with a brief history of this All Hallows Eve. So, as I may have just sort of mentioned a bit, Halloween is a shortening of its older name, All Hallows Evening, or All Hallows Eve. However, even that older version was not the original holiday. You see, it came from the Gaelic celebration of Samhain, which is not spelled how it's pronounced because it's Gaelic. And yeah. So they believed that this night, on October 31st, was a night where the world of the living and the world of the dead were closer together than any other time of the year. So close that spirits of the dead, or ghosts, could cross over from the world of the dead into the world of the living and destroy crops or structures or, kill. However, they came up with a way to stop them from attacking them, and that was with fire. And, if you wanted to light a fire, you would light a fire in something that would protect it from the wind. And eventually, that bit evolved into what we know as a jack-o'-lantern. However, they had another way to confuse or appease these dead spirits, and that was to dress up as them, to make it look like you were also dead. So why would they kill you? You're dead already. And so eventually that evolved into costumes, like Inigo Montoya. But the name All Hallows Eve was not just made up. It refers to November 1st, or the Hallowmass. And that day is pretty much out of practice at this point. Halloween is much more of a thing than Hallowmass. But on Hallowmass, beggars used to go around their town door to door, which was not normal for a beggar. Normally beggars walk around the street, will you help me? But on Hallowmass, beggars would go up to people's houses and knock, ask for food, generally get it, because the people there knew that if they were like, no, go away, the beggar would probably destroy some of their property. And policemanship and courts of law and accusations and so it was not as good. You would basically just have your property destroyed, and that was the end of it. So, avoid it, you give them food, and be a nice person. Of course, eventually this evolved into the happening on All Hallows Eve by children instead of beggars, and they got a phrase, trick or treat. Of course, at that point, if they didn't get their treat, and for a long time after, they would still just play a trick on that house. A nice little prank, which, children are very creative, so you didn't refuse them their candy. And just like Hallowmass, the trick has pretty much fallen out of tradition. And then, of course, the holiday was Americanized into what it is today, a buying of costumes and candy, which you then give to children around dusk. So it's a lot more about an exchange of money now than it was. However, of all the holidays to be Americanized, I think that this one has remained most pure to its origin. A Day of Ghosts. And on that note, Zoe, goodbye.